Welcome back. This is your boy Max Numbers, and today we're going to be doing a bit of artifact analysis. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 3 5-star healer artifacts in Epic 7. We're going to tell you which one is best on your healer. First, let's just take a look at all 3 of them. So we have Rod of Amarylis, which heals the ally with the lowest health by 12% when using a non-attack skill. So it's going to be better on characters that have shorter cooldowns. Next up, we have Shamdra Staff. Increases the effect of all healings received by an ally by 20%. Does not overlap with an artifact providing the same effect. So you can't stack them, you can only run one, but this does, on any healer, increase the heals for your entire team, not just that particular healer. Next up, we have Celestine. Celestine heals the ally with the lowest HP by 8% up to 16% when you use skill 1. So now we have all the artifacts. Let's take a look at the methodology I used to do this. So the basis I used for this comparison was the average heals in 10 rounds, because you want to know who keeps your team the healthiest on average. Also, it's hard to know how often the artifacts will be employed if you don't have a whole lot of turns to get an idea of how frequently they'll be used. I also assumed that you would have max cooldowns. The number in black for the time used next to each character is going to be the amount of times they use their skill 1. So that's going to make Celestine have more healing if you're using your skill 1 more frequently. For the characters that use their other skills more frequently, it's in the dark gray box, and that's going to make them use the Rod of Amarylis more frequently. For the purpose of my comparison, I have a column with the Rod of Amarylis, the Celestine, the Shamdra Staff. So, for the majority of healers between Rod of Amarylis and Celestine, Rod of Amarylis is going to be better. Only the healers that are more attack based were better with Celestine. Interesting fact, Ren is the only healer who has equal effect when using Rod of Amarylis and when using Celestine, and that's all due to her skill 2 being able to proc her skill 1. Shamdra Staff is better than all of them. Period. No questions asked. The reason there's only 2 entries in the Shamdra column is because target percent HP was the only one that had a meaningful comparison, because Celestine and Rod of Amarylis both heal target HP. So what I did for Shamdra Staff, for Lots and Doris, they only heal based on target HP. So I took the average healing that they did over the course of those 10 rounds, and I increased it by 30% and increased it by 40% for the level 15 and the level 30. I then subtracted that from their base healing, and that resulted in a 230% target HP at level 15 for Lots and 306% target HP healing for level 30. For Doris, it was less pronounced because her cooldowns are really long, but she still gets 100 to 130% depending on whether you heal when they have the heal over time on them. Now, the reason that I didn't even bother to do the comparison for all the other characters, because it works for every healer on your team. For every bit of green text that appears in your fight, Shamdra Staff applies to it. So if it's lifesteal, if the character has healing, self-healing built into its kit, Shamdra Staff will work. For self-HP healing healers, you're usually healing squishies. The percent healing would result in a bigger difference than there already is. Also, all these comparisons are done without skill ups on the healing at all. So once you skill your healing up, you're going to have larger healing to be multiplied by Shamdra's, equating to it blowing the rest of the artifacts out of the water completely and there being no possible comparison to be made. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informational to you. And like I said, if you like it, please comment, like, subscribe. We're trying to come up with more content like this. If you have any ideas of things you'd like to see, feel free, let me know. I'm down to do any comparisons you guys are interested in seeing. Until next time, Max out.